Welcome back to the farm. This is Steve with Steve's Farm Adventure. We've been pretty busy in the garden, and the bugs is getting me right now, and it's extremely hot. It's about 98 degrees here in the Piedmont of North Carolina on July 22nd. I thought today would give you a little update on what we've got going on with the garden, and we'll go from that. So just hang in here with us. You can see one of the biggest things that we've had to do, we had to take and put our sheep fence, electric sheep fence around the tomatoes, green beans, and the corn, because we had some coon damage, raccoon damage in the corn, and we trapped one of them, and we don't know how many more there are, so we put this fence up to keep them out of there, because they were just about to decimate our 4 rows of corn. We'll get a little bit out of it, but our plan is to go ahead and replant a lot of what we had planted. As you can see, the weeds are a little heavy over there by the tomatoes, but I thought I'd take a minute and show you the tomatoes and the squash. Right now we're running the drip irrigation. This, remembers the squash and the Brussels sprouts. And over here, we pulled up all our potatoes, and we've got our sweet potatoes going on now. We got the 1 row on black ground cover. There's actually 2 rows over there in the weeds that we've got to get weeded, but I tell you, it's just been so dang hot. I just can't hardly get out here in the evening and weed and pick and do everything that we got to do. Now here's our tomatoes that we planted. These first ones are from our friend, the tomato man. Sorry about the camera work, but trying to get things adjusted here. Got a little small leak on the drip tape behind me. It's barely spraying me in the back of the leg. But anyway, here's the tomatoes. We've got a few off of it. There's a nice one right there. We come out to pick. I think all our tomatoes are going to come on at one time, even though we planted them. Now we used, if you look right here, we used the Florida weave method. We run the string between them and run them all the way down. Down through here. These are all black. These are all black tomatoes. All the way down on this row. And then over here are red tomatoes and yellow. Yeah, we know it's a little bit weedy, but it is what it is. It's the middle of gardening season, and the weeds have took over where the water is, and it just is what it is, And then our cucumbers over there, our green beans are dying out, and our squash is dying out. We're going to replant squash back where this was and refertilize and everything. And then we got our mortgage lifter tomatoes over here, and they've seemed to start doing pretty good. If you look at that one plant right there, you can see the red tomatoes on it, and they're coming on pretty good. We trimmed them back some. As you can see, our squash is just dying off. It's been so dang hot, really can't do much with it. But anyway, so we'll be back in a minute after we get this fence down and can get inside it without getting shocked, because this Premier One fence, by the way, this is not a sponsored video by them, but if they wanted to get in on a sponsorship, we'd be happy to have them. But it's some hot fence. That's about 8,000 volts on that fence right there, and it's really not that hard to put up. Our ground's really hard. So anyway, we'll be back in a minute. Chickens in the chicken tractor, and down in the old chicken tractor we bought 5 brand new Isa Browns for egg production. We got them be a week come Saturday, and we bought them already laying. They're about a year old, and get about $12 a piece for them. So that's kind of an update on the chickens. When I get inside where it's a little cooler, we'll get some video of the pick, what we just picked. So bear with us. Here we go. This is what's on the blue checker, is what we picked tonight. We got, I don't know, 5 or 6 cucumbers and 1 squash, 1 zucchini, a couple green peppers, 3 ears of corn, and several small tomatoes. I don't know why our tomatoes ain't getting any bigger, but they're not. But anyway, they're starting to come on. So that's what we got out of the garden tonight to go along with everything else. So anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe. And this is Steve from Steve's Farm Adventure. Have a great day, and God bless you.